Don't lead your eyes to see.
A lot of people have been referring Wolfwalkers to me, and I finally watched it, and honestly, I absolutely loved it. It was a beautiful story, and so I'm going to be doing my review of Wolfwalkers. The 2020 animated movie is set in Ireland in 1650. People start trying to clear the woods under the orders of the Lord Protector. Unfortunately, as a result of them clearing the woods, some wolves end up chasing them and cornering them. One of the wolves ends up scratching one of the guys. This woman walks out the woods with her child, and honestly, if that were me, I would be crapping myself because this looks freaking terrifying. She and her daughter are able to heal the man of his scratches, and she tells him, "Go away and never return." Unfortunately, the other guys told the kingdom about this, and they chased down the wolf person who that guy who she healed identified as a wolf walker. And this forced them to go deeper and deeper into the forest. During the opening sequence, you can see the result of the forest cutting and all these animals that lost their homes. We are introduced to Robin, the main character. She's an English girl, and her best friend is her falcon, Merlin. She wants to be like her dad, who is a wolf hunter. It's really interesting to see what a very close relationship the two have, and I absolutely love her character. But she is, because of the time period, expected to do what all the other little girls are doing. Working in the kitchen, you know how it goes. Typical chores and maid duties. And I guess it's fair since her father's going out and doing everything else. She's responsible for cleaning the house. However, every time he comes back, he finds that she's not doing her work. That's because she's always too busy playing with her arrows because it's something she's very passionate about. She and Merlin follow her father. Her father catches her, however, is like, "You got to stay in the city. No kids beyond the wall, remember?"
Good fella!
Soldiers! Now, apparently people in Ireland did not like English people, and I know there's some history behind that for that reason, but understandably, because of the whole social issues that were going on, Robin and her father weren't exactly welcome as Englishmen. Robin's father's name is Goodfellow, and he's a very loyal servant to the king. Sorry, not the king, the Lord Protector. We see how unwelcome Robin and her father are when we see the Irish kids making fun of her and other English people. These bully kids are very nasty, and they play this game and pretend as though whoever they're bullying is a wolf, and they need to be kept in cages. Unfortunately for Robin, she is stuck behind the wall as she watches her father walk off. Robin is very resourceful, however, and she comes up with a plan and shoots a flag off of one of the top parts of the building, which causes the bully kids to cause a distraction. Since they're soiling the flag, of course, the soldiers are going to go after them, and both of them leave for some reason. Robin makes it through the gate, and with Merlin's help, she tails her father. She's like, "Don't worry, Merlin, we can catch a wolf ourselves." Watching how her father is tracking the wolf and seeing the paw prints. While Robin is telling her father, something happens. She hears someone calling out for help. They're calling wolf. And she finds out that a herd, or rather a flock of sheep, is in danger because a wolf is hunting them. The farmer is telling the girl to take a shot. She's not experienced. When one of the sheep bumps into her, she accidentally shoots her bird, Merlin. Poor Merlin. In this short space of time, I already feel like completely connected to Merlin because he's so cute and I just feel so bad for him. When the wolves are going back, Robin waits for them to leave and then goes to pick up Merlin, but then she sees a girl growling. The girl takes the bird. Robin tries to go after, but the wolves stop her. Her father comes just in time to prevent her from going back into the forest, and honestly, I cannot blame her because if it were me and that were my bird, I'd be going back in there. I love my animals, and yes, I am pretty stupid when it comes to that. I will risk my life for my animals. Anyway, this dude is the same one from the first part of the movie that got scratched by those wolves. He is one of the only people who respects the Wolfwalkers and believes in that myth. He also does not like the Lord Protector, who he doesn't realize is behind him as he's bad-mouthing him. And he ends up getting arrested. Because, you know, free speech is not a thing there where you can talk about the Lord Protector any which way you want. The Lord Protector also does not like the fact that a child is outside the wall. Their faces. His face. I'm sorry, it's just giving me like old man Pringles. The thing I like about this movie is how everything looks like it's jumping off the pages from a book. I'm guessing that's by design. Robin escapes the soldiers and tries to free the guy, which doesn't really work out. She sees Merlin and he's all better. Then she sees a wolf approaching her and she's like, "Oh, I gotta shoot it," because she's told that wolves are bad, and as a result, she gets caught in one of her father's traps. How ironic. I do like this part because as she's hanging there and she's trying to fight for her life, the young wolf wants to get her down and tries to free her. You actually see where she ends up hitting the wolf by accident. Well, she doesn't actually hit the wolf by accident. She just straight up hits the wolf, and the wolf ends up accidentally biting her as a result. It was an accident. The wolf was not trying to bite her, but because she was squirming so much, that's what ended up happening. And we know that this is a problem because these wolfwalker people are basically like werewolves. Oh no.
Yeah, she got bit.
Immediately after, Robin can see weird things, and we can tell that the wolf is very sorry about this. That's it. It's Robin's turn to become a wolfwalker. All this happening makes Robin more curious. She chases after the wolf, and supposedly because she's bit now, the forest responds to her with magic. She goes into a den or a den-like area and sees stories told on the caves. Merlin leads her deeper into the lair. This is freaking creepy because you can see instances of the wolves sleeping and pretending to be rocks. Makes me wonder if these wolves are actually wolves or are they just magic manifestations. Look at them, they're all sleeping over each other. Like, that cannot be comfortable. There's a lot of freaking wolves, bro. And as a wolf walker, do you like sleep with the wolves? I'm guessing not. I mean, seriously, what in the xenomorph? Like, that's kind of what it's giving me right now. So she spies on them and sees the mother wolfwalker person just sleeping there, just still, and makes you wonder where the mother of this little girl has been. And we see that she jumps back into the wolf form, or the human form rather. As a result, she wakes up. Of course, Robin screams because she's terrified. And this is where she is formally introduced to Maeve, who is a wild child. I just now noticed that she has a nick in her ear. Maeve is like, all right, I need to heal this bite so you don't become a wolf walker. There you go, all better. Then Maeve chases her away. Seems to take pleasure in torturing Robin. While she's running away, she gets caught in another one of her dad's traps again. The two start arguing as the wolves look on, and despite how much they seem to disdain each other, they actually become friends because Maeve is all alone. She claims that her mother's gonna be back, but we already know that something happened to her mom. Maeve almost sends the wolves out to kill Robin's father, but Robin stops her. The father can't get into that area that they're hiding behind because he doesn't have the magic. Maeve and Robin become good friends, and Maeve explains to her that she is a wolf walker, and so when she's asleep, she becomes a wolf, or a wolf thing comes out. She knows how to avoid all the traps, and she's very, very smart, and her mom is too. And when she's awake, she's in her girl form. So as long as you fall asleep, you become a wolf. But Maeve is all alone, has no idea when her mom is coming back, and Robin knows something probably happened to her mom, but doesn't want to say so. Robin promises Maeve to help find her mother. Robin also tells her that maybe she can talk to her father about the wolves.
The Lord Protector ordered.
If we can just find her mother and...
Listen, you have to follow the Lord Protector's rules.
During all this, you can see exactly how scared her father is of this Lord Protector douchebag. I mean, he's the one that runs everything, but he doesn't seem very nice at all, and everyone's scared of him. They're not allowed to speak their mind or do anything, and I understand back in those times you probably can't because you don't want resistance and people rising up and being unlawful, but still, he seems like he is very ridiculously and dangerously superstitious to the point where he thinks like wolves are demons and stuff. Robin's father, Goodfellow, is just worried about his daughter. At night, Robin has nightmares and she dreams of herself as a wolf. She is turning into it. Rather, she is a wolf walker now. She had told Maeve she was going to go back out to the tree and meet her since they're friends now, but she hadn't got a chance because she's working at the scullery. Poor Maeve is still waiting. While Robin is working at the scullery, she sees this weird red room. She hears someone calling her, whispering her voice. And at the end of the red room is this weird cage. It's covered in darkness and something's inside of it. The old lady spooks her, and she tells her, "Child, you're not supposed to be in this room, you hear? If the Lord Protector ever found you in here, it'd be both of our hides." I already know what's in that cage. It's going to be Maeve's mother. Also, this is the punishment for speaking out against the Lord Protector. Later that night, poor Robin has a dream again. Only this time, she straight up turns into a wolf, or not really turns into a wolf, but rather, as her body is sleeping, her wolf form manifests and comes out of her body. In this form, she can smell everything. Kind kind of reminds me of A Dog's Life, the game, yeah, anyway. Unfortunately, the father wakes up and sees the wolf, but he thinks that it's a wolf that got in and is trying to hurt his daughter. So he goes into attack mode, and Robin is forced to flee before her father kills her. So she escapes, and she finds Maeve. She follows Maeve back to the den. Maeve is upset because she really thought that healing Robin would fix this. Why do the wolves look like freaking barracudas? Anyway, now that Maeve is not alone, she teaches Robin how to be a wolf. I absolutely love this song and this animation segment. Seeing the segment on YouTube was actually the first time I found out about Wolfwalkers, and I thought it was a fan-made thing or somebody made this. And I'm like, damn, this actually looks really good, whoever made this. No, come to find out it's an actual movie, and that's how I knew about Wolfwalkers, and also you guys who told me about it. Thank you, good job. Maeve remarks that at night, the wolves are free to roam the forest, and they're protected because nobody comes into the woods at night. This makes me feel like I want to be a wolf. I mean, I want to be a wolf, but you know. Robin promises again to help her find her mother. Now that there's two of them, they can work together. But when Robin goes back into the town, she's not only hunted by her father mercilessly, but by everyone else. Also, Robin finally goes into that red room. Come to find out that, as I expected, Maeve's mother is in there in her wolf form, and she's trapped and she can't get out. She's worried about Maeve. I gotta say, the mother looks better as a wolf. But anyway, she knows that Maeve is in danger, and rather than to come find her, she wants Maeve to leave, as any mother would. She says, listen, she needs to leave. You too. It's not safe for you guys here. Tell her to leave me. Don't wait for me. Just go. Take the wolves and go. But Robin said, yeah, Maeve won't leave without you. You try saving her, but the mother says you have to go. Leave me. The Lord Protector has been keeping Maeve's mother here, knowing she's a wolf walker. But he believes it's witchcraft, and he prays to God as to what to do because of the riots. He catches Robin and shoots at her. After dodging death so much, Robin is able to get back into her body. Right in time before the father kills her. The Lord Protector blames Goodfellow that he should have killed these wolves and have control over this. Now the town is panicking. Robin doesn't want to be hunted again, and she'll be of no use to Maeve or anyone if she is captured as her wolf form too. So despite how tired she is, she has to stay awake to prevent herself from turning into a wolf. Also, apparently, while you're in this wolf form, apparently, like, your body, if someone tries to wake up your actual body, you can't wake up. It doesn't matter what you do, your body's like, it's like an out-of-body experience, but you're just a wolf. Maeve stays with her mom, and she talks with her all the time, but she really misses her. She wonders where her mom is, and how is it her mom doesn't have bed sores? My mother was a nurse, she's retired now, but she told me, like, if there are patients that don't get turned, they get bed sores after a while, and basically your skin gets like this wrinkly, awful texture because the blood circulation is cut off from you lying on it too long, and you can actually start rotting. So how is it her mom has been sitting in this position for God knows how long and nothing happens? I mean, I'm sure there's magic involved with it. Robin feels like she's helpless, so she sends Merlin out to tell Maeve that she can't meet with her and that Maeve should just go. Her mother's not here, she should just go and take the wolves and save them. Maeve refuses to take no for an answer. She meets Robin inside the town.
Have to listen to me. You must leave the forest. Take the wolves and go. But you said you'd help me.
I feel so bad for Maeve here. Oh my god, poor thing. I mean, she feels utterly betrayed by Robin because Robin said that she would help, but Robin's hands are tied right now. Unfortunately, this is the day that the Lord Protector is going to bring out the cage and show the people that the wolves are nothing to fear. He's probably going to kill Maeve's mother right in front of her. Maeve knows that her mom is there. So Robin has a plan, and she tells the bullies that usually like capture people in the cages and pretends that they're wolves. Yeah, she tells them, hey, I got a wolf right here, so they can keep Maeve from going onto the stage and getting killed. So they put her in this cage, and Robin tries to calm her down. And honestly, this is the most heartbreaking part of the movie for me, because I feel so bad for Maeve. I understand where she's coming from. She's also wild. She's a wolf child, so she doesn't understand like the civil way to do things. And honestly, in that situation, if my father is in that situation, I would move heaven and earth to save my father. So I understand why she's mad.
Let me out! My mother told me to keep you safe. You liar! You knew! This is for your own good. I'm sorry.
This This makes Maeve so mad that she's able to break out of this cage very easily. And something dark about this scene right here that I didn't even realize. Remember what the bite marks look like? When Maeve accidentally bit Robin, you can see them here too, which means that a wolf was either in this cage or they trapped a dog in this cage and tortured it. Very creepy.
I will show you it can be tamed.
That's what she said.
Stupid Lord Protector guy unearths the large wolf. He calls over Robin's father to put an end to the wolf. This just feels like Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron all over again. And this is where Maeve sees her mother and then goes berserk. Maeve goes up on the stage to protect her mom, much to her mother's dismay. This is so heartbreaking, and honestly, I completely feel for Maeve, and I'm actually cheering for her as this is going on. Of course, Maeve's mom starts to get violent when the Lord Protector and Goodfellow try to take her daughter. Oh no, the father got bitten. You know what this means. Of course he did. They're able to get Maeve's mother back in the cage, but this is the scariest part because Maeve, after she avoids capture from all of them, is like, I swear to all of you, I'm gonna come back with my wolves. I am Maeve, I am a wolf walker, and I'm gonna come back and get my pack of wolves and eat every single last one of you bitches. I can't even blame her because that's her freaking mother. And as far as she's concerned, these people are the enemy. They hadn't done anything to hurt them, well, not from what we know. When they were trying to go inside their house, they were trying to protect the forest. The Lord Protector tells Goodfellow, Robin's father, to kill Maeve's mom. But Robin is not going to let this happen, and she jumps in front of Maeve to protect her. Sorry, Maeve's mother. She will die to protect Maeve's mom. When the father says he just doesn't want his daughter to end up in one of those cages, she yells at him saying that she already is in a cage. I'm guessing this means that because she's a girl and she has to be forced to do chores and other things that usually women do that she doesn't want to do. She wants to be a hunter like her father. She feels as though she's in a cage because she's not able to do what she loves. Something her father did not expect to hear. The town is panicking because there's a pack of wolves coming to the town. It's not just like a pack of 3 wolves, it's a pack of a lot of wolves. Robin breaks out Maeve's mom, and they make their great escape. And this whole segment feels like Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. If you've watched that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The whole thing with the guy walking around and saying, see, it can be tamed, and then the horse breaking away. The whole thing with the general or whoever he was thinking that he could tame Spirit, and then Spirit breaks free, and Little Creek, the guy, makes a run for it on Spirit. This is basically exactly the same thing beat for beat. Now let's take a look at that scene from Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron.
And it is that manner of small thinking that would say this horse could never be broken.
So there's slightly different beats here, but what basically happens is he says, yeah, this horse, you see, I broke it. I told you, I wanted to show everybody here that you could tame this horse until he finds out that you can't actually tame this horse. And look at the getaway scene.
Sometimes a horse has got to do what a horse has got to do.
Mustang.
And this was one of those times.
So we have the part that he's about to kill Spirit, just like the Lord Protector and Wolfwalker said that if it can't be tamed, it needs to be killed, and Goodfellow was about to kill it, and that's when Robin basically saves the wolf and makes the getaway, which is exactly what Little Creek does here to make a getaway with Spirit. It just reminded me of that. A situation where they both had a lot in common. See, they were trying to close the gate too, except they didn't stop and just kept going. That would have been bad if the gate came down on her head. She would have gotten impaled, and that would have been the end of the movie. This is so sweet, and Maeve is able to meet her mom. Aww. Maeve is still mad at Robin for betraying her, or seemingly betraying her, but she makes up very quickly as friends. And then something horrible happens.
Ah! No! Mommy! No! Mommy, what happened here?
Seriously, this movie had me crying. Oh my god. Like, I like that people actually get hurt and die in this movie. That makes a lot of sense, and it makes you feel more for the characters. The voice actors do such a fantastic job, and now it's a race for survival because the mother is dying, and I actually thought or thinks that she is going to die, and, well, yeah, some sad stuff does happen. It's messed up because it was Robin's father that shot the arrow too, trying to protect his daughter. But don't worry, he'll be a wolf walker soon too. When you are killed or damaged as a wolf walker, you get damaged in real life. So the wolves all follow the ghost as it goes back to the body. Robin tries to talk to her father, and he's like, why won't you come back with me? She says, don't you see, father, I'm one of them. And she shows him right in front of his eyes that she is also a wolf. And she goes to be with the pack to help Maeve try to revive her mom. I feel so bad for this father. Lord Protector is like, we need to burn this entire forest. Maeve tries to heal her mom, but the forest is being attacked. Robin helps by bringing the pack out to fight the soldiers who were trying to kill them. Goodfellow is chained up for his insolence and he'll die too, but he doesn't drop his daughter's body. Maeve believes that she's not strong enough to save her mom, and her mom is getting weaker and weaker. Maeve realizes later that they need the entire pack. When Robin is trying to protect them, the Lord Protector almost kills her. Merlin tries to help, and right before Robin is killed by Goodfellow, Lord Protector is attacked by the largest wolf he has ever seen. That wolf is Robin's father. Ew. Looking like freaking Pumpkinhead over here. There was a horror movie that I watched. I think I did a review on it, but I can't remember, and the thing looked like that. Oh my gosh, what was it called? Oh no, I can't remember. But its mouth looked like that, and it would go around and violate women and just mutilate everyone, and it looked just like that, bro. That doesn't even look like a wolf. It looks like a whole other freaking species of animal. There's a grueling fight. The Lord Protector is dead to rights by Robin's father. He's like, into your hands, my lord. And he releases himself and ends his own life, rather than been taken by the wolf. I mean, good grief. The dangers of religion, am I right? I mean, he was fanatic to the point where it made no sense. All common sense was out the window. I really thought that Robin's father was gonna die. Unfortunately for Maeve, he couldn't save her mom. They're too late.
Stop playing with me, bitch!
I'm playing. Robin and her work together. Why did they come on like freaking Teslas? What's wrong with them? They're able to bring her mom back. Sorry. I know her ass has to be hurting, and it's gotta be swampy as hell down there. Poor Robin's father starts to leave, but of course, Robin calls him back. Daddy, where you going? You're part of the pack now. What's even cuter is that the father and Maeve's mom are like a thing now. Oh my. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that voice. It's so stupid. Forgive me, I'm freaking, like, tired. I really love this movie. As the girls are sleeping, they can hang out with the wolves, and they don't have to be afraid for the wolves going adventuring in the morning anymore. It was such a touching story. It was so well done. The animation was well done as well. I absolutely loved it. Thank you for referring it to me, all of those who did. That has been your review for WOLFWALKERS, and if you haven't watched it, you should definitely give it a go. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask, we answer.